and as such also hung out with Dylan's friend, Brooks Brown. But it would not always be a smooth relationship.
He had thrown a snowball across his car and cracked the windshield. And a kid came up and said, "Here's Eric's backpack. I took it while he was throwing the snowballs." So I'm thinking, well, what's this? I'm going to take the backpack back. So we drove down in the car, and I rolled down the window, and I said to Eric, "I've got your backpack. Meet me at your mom's house." And we rolled back up the window. Well, he started banging on the window crazy, saying, "Give me my backpack." He was frantic. That was the first time I saw that anger, and it was very unusual. It was quick, and it was fast, and it was unrelenting.
"I will freaking kill you! I'm gonna pull out a shotgun!"
The 20th of April, 1999, 11:29 a.m. Columbine High School, Western Site. Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold entered the library, where 4 staff members and 52 students were hiding.
As soon as they came in, they were shooting off their guns. They began to yell at students. They were making some mocking comments.
Nobody, whatever their race, sex, or social status, would be safe from the killing spree.
The first person that they killed was Kyle Velasquez, who didn't know to hide. He had a disability. And he liked simple things. His family said he liked panda bears, he liked coloring, and they became a bully.
What would happen next in that library would horrify the world.
At this point,
Throughout 1998 and early 99, Columbine High School students Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold had made a number of home videos themed around violence. On April the 20th, just weeks before they were both due to graduate, fantasy became reality. At 11:29 a.m., they entered the library. Like his fellow students, 16-year-old Craig Scott was hiding under a table with his friends Matt and Isaiah.
A lot of students were being quiet. Some girls were crying, and some girls were begging for their life.
911 dispatcher Renee Napoli was listening in to a phone line left open at the library desk.
I could hear them speaking, as well as the children in the library, and there was the definite sound of gunshots.
They actually fired out the windows at the police officers, and 2 of those police officers, or deputy sheriffs, fired back. They then walked over and they started systematically shooting the kids.
They treated it like it was a game, like they were having fun. At one point, they would pop underneath a table, they would say something like peekaboo, and they would shoot someone.
I think that they were enjoying themselves through a good portion of the shooting. There was a lot of hooting and hollering and false bravado between the 2 of them.
3 would be shot dead and 4 injured before Harris and Klebold worked their way towards Craig Scott.
They came over to where I was, and they saw Isaiah. And Isaiah was one of the very few African American students in our school. And I believe Dylan called Eric over and using a racial slur. We have an N-word over here. At one point, he was kind of backing up underneath the table, and then at one point, he was being pulled out. And this is something that came up in my memory later. I remember Isaiah said, "I want to see my mother." They shot Isaiah, and then they turned their gun towards Matt, and they shot Matt. I had decided to pretend to be dead and not draw any attention to myself. And so I laid there, and I could hear their last breaths being taken.
5 more students would lose their lives, leaving 10 dead and